you're out of luck. And the reason that you had to care, the traffic is stuck. And you're not moving anywhere. You thought you had found a friend to take you out of this place, someone who you could lend a hand in return for grace. It's a beautiful day. Don't let it get away. It's a beautiful day. Don't let it get away. You're on the road, but you got no destination. You're in the mud, in the maze of her imagination. You love this town, even if that doesn't ring true. You've been all over, and it's been all over you. It's a beautiful day. Don't let it get away. It's a beautiful day. Ooh. Touch me and take me to that other place. Teach me. I know I'm not a hopeless case. See the world in green and blue. See it shine right in front of you. See the canyons broken by clouds. See the tuna fleets clearing the sea out. See the bedwind fires at night. See the oil fields at first light. And see the bird with a leaf in her mouth. After the flood, all the colors came out. It was a beautiful day. Don't let it get away. A beautiful day. Don't let it get away. And touch me. And take me to that other place. Teach me. I know I'm not a hopeless case. What you don't have, you don't need it now. What you don't have, you can't feel it somehow. What you don't have, you don't need it now. Don't need it now. It was a beautiful day. Don't let it get away. A beautiful day. Thank you all so much for tuning in tonight on this beautiful Tuesday evening, coming at you live. Beautiful day here in this beautiful backyard that the grass maybe needs to be watered, but I hope you don't notice that. We are the Hyannis Sound, and we are so happy to be bringing our Tuesday night concert to you all this evening. We hope that you are all safe and well out in your homes, wherever they may be across the world. We are so happy to provide some music for you. Our group was formed in 1994 by a group of 10 guys who decided, why not move to Cape Cod in Massachusetts and try to get some performances across the Cape? They didn't have any performances at first. They had a house that they moved into, and they had day jobs. But they worked really hard, and a lot of iterations of Hyannis Sound after them worked very hard. And now here in 2020, we were able to do this as our full-time summer job. So thank you all for tuning in and supporting us. If you'd like to support us even more, we would really appreciate a donation. A typical concert concert tickets in normal summers range from $10 to $15. A donation of any size would be appreciated, whether that's $1 or $1,000. We would really appreciate anything from you guys this evening. We only have about 11 days left in our summer season, so we could really use any support that you are willing to offer. So once again, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your donations in advance, and we will keep this show going. This next song that we're gonna bring is a song that will be brought to you by a guy who is our social media manager this summer, and he has absolutely been crushing it. If you're tuning in through TikTok, that is probably through the hard work of this guy that's about to sing this next one. So I hope that you guys enjoy it.
Oh, my love, 1,000 kisses from you is never too much. A million days in your arms is never, never, and I just don't wanna stop my love. Little Birdie told us that you guys like the outside vibe, so we're gonna keep it going for this one. I can't fool myself, I don't want nobody else to ever love me. You are my shining star, my guiding light, my love fantasy. There's not a minute, hour, day or night that I don't love you. You're at the top of my list, cause I'm always thinking of you. I still remember in the days when I was scared to touch you, how I spent my day dreaming, planning how to say I love you. You must have known that I had feelings deep enough to swim in. That's when you opened up your heart and you told me to come in. Oh, my love, 1,000 kisses from you is never too much, and I just don't wanna stop. Oh, my love, a million days in your arms is never too much, and I just don't wanna stop. Never too much, never too much, never too much. Oh, yeah. Ooh, yeah, say na 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 na. Verse 2. I woke up today, looked at your picture just to get me started. I called you up, but you weren't there, and I was broken hearted. Hung up the phone, can't be too late, Jordan, it's so demanding. Opened the door up, and to my surprise, there you were standing. Who needs to go to work to hustle for another dollar? I'd rather be with you, cause you make my heart scream and holler. Love is a gamble, and I'm so glad that I am winning. We've been through everything, and this is only the beginning of my love. 1,000 kisses from you is never too much, and I just don't wanna stop. Oh, my love, a million days in your arms is never too much, and I just don't wanna stop. Oh, my love, 1,000 kisses from you is never, never, and I just don't wanna stop my love. Thank you all so much. That song was Never Too Much by Luther Vandross. That was arranged by the business manager last year, Nolan Roche. It's an amazing arrangement, and he's an amazing person, so I'm glad I get to sing one of his songs this summer. But my name's Jarrell. I'm 21 years old, and I'm from Rochester, New York. In about a couple days, I'll actually be starting my fourth year at RIT. In Rochester, I'm studying packaging science. I'm a couple semesters away from getting my bachelor's degree in that, meaning I will have a paper in a thing that says I have done something for 5 years. Yes. But this is my second summer in Hyannis Sound, and honestly, it's been an amazing time. I've had a lot of different experiences, and I've gotten to learn a lot about myself and a lot about other people, and actually getting the opportunity to live with 8 other guys and figure out how each person functions and figuring out how we all can coexist in one house together has been an amazing journey, and I think we've all learned a lot about each other, and we've all grown closer because of that. But in usual Hyannis Sound summers, we're performing for a lot of different people in a lot of different areas, and sometimes we perform at different houses on and around Cape Cod. Some of those houses include outdoor showers, which is something I didn't know existed until last summer. And we had recently performed at someone's house, socially distanced, and there was an outdoor shower that I noticed that actually had the same color pattern as my shirt, and I thought that was pretty interesting. But it brought me back to last summer where we got to have a full day off at the beach. It was an amazing time. We got to just lounge and kind of relax and enjoy our day off. And afterwards, after we left the beach, there was an outdoor shower that we all got to use, and I personally enjoyed it because I was in this outdoor shower taking it was nice and warm, the water was great, and the sunset had just started, and as my shower was ending, the sky was purple and a little bit of pink, and there was scattered clouds, and it kind of brought me to a very zen place. So hopefully next summer we'll be able to do more of that, and it'll actually be pretty fun. But we're gonna keep this show going. This next song is going to be brought to you by a very special guy. He's going to make waves after this group, and I think he's going to bring a very important message for you all.
Good morning, evening, friends. Here's your friendly announcer.
Good evening, people.
I have serious news to pass on to everybody. What I'm about to say could mean the world's disaster. Could change your joy and laughter to tears and pain. It's that love's in need of a love today. Don't delay, just send yours in right away.
Tell me what you gotta do.
The force of evil plans to make you its possession, and it will if we let it destroy everybody. We all must take precautionary measures. If love and please you treasure, then you'll hear me when I say that love's in need of a love today. Don't delay, just send your losing right away. Don't you know that hate's going round? It's breaking many hearts. Stop it, please, before it's gone too far. Ooh, today's a new day. Ooh, today's a new day. Watch your breakdown.
Nothing but clouds and it's dark in my heart.
What'd you do?
I almost gave up, but then I remembered.
Love's in need. Oh, don't you delay it. Just go on and send it. Send right away. Ooh. Ooh. Love's in need of love today. Thank you guys. That one was Love's in Need of Love Today by Stevie Wonder. Beautiful song from the early 80s. It was arranged by Jordan, and it's a pleasure to be singing it all summer long with these guys. As Colin was mentioning, we only have about 11 days left of our summer. It's so hard to try and like be in the moment, but also think like I only have this many more times to sing these songs with these guys. I'm trying to focus, but it just means a lot that we've come this far and that we're here, and we're so thankful for all of you who are tuning in. My name is Khalid Derry. I'm 22. I'm from Rockland County, New York, and this is my first year in Hyannis Sound. I recently graduated from Harvard College up in Cambridge, or down in Cambridge, I don't know. Over there in Cambridge a couple weeks ago. I didn't graduate there in Cambridge. I graduated right there in my room, but I'm here now with Hyannis Sound, and it's an absolute pleasure. I've been thinking a lot about like how I got here in the esoteric grand sense and then in the physical sense, but looking back, I've been thinking a lot about this particular memory of so in middle school I did this program called Prep for Prep. A shout out to them. They're a really amazing program that paved a way for me to do all of this stuff. And it's basically a program that targets low-income students of color who are high-performing in low-performing schools in New York. And it taps them and it enters them into this rigorous academic boot camp program that helps you get into boarding school or private school in the New York area on a full scholarship. And then it's a lifelong program that helps you with internships and travel opportunities and all these amazing things. But the whole catch with the program is that it's very, very hard to be accepted, and then it's very hard to actually finish. And only about 40 to 50% of folks who are accepted originally actually finish the program because it's really, really hard. The whole goal of it is to bridge this academic gap between our schools that are public schools in New York that are low-performing schools and these boarding schools and day schools that we'll be embarking on our educational journeys on. The point of all of this is that my third day in our program, we got huge homework assignments. Like, I got my homework and I was on the verge of tears in school. I was like, I can't do any of this. I have to do so much work. I was used to doing my homework in middle school in 20 minutes and finishing and getting everything right. And they were like, no, you're going to be challenged. So I came home from prep that day and I had a look on my face of just being so over it. And my mom was kind of guilty because it was her idea to put me in this actual program, but I knew I needed it. And I came home and I looked at her and she could just tell I was like, I can't do this, girl. I'm over this. And at that point, on day 3, I think we'd already lost like 20 people who had already just quit, and they had accepted new people like off of a wait list. So I looked at her and I sat down and I was like, I can't do this, Mom. And she was like, oh, let's go for a walk. So she took me outside. We walk around for an hour. She was like, so talk me through everything you have to do, blah, blah, blah. And she made it feel really small. And after that walk, I went back inside and she was like, okay, let's start your homework. It's okay if it's not all done, but you can do this. And it was that conversation that rang in my head throughout that whole program, and it's what helped get me through. And I can't help but feel like it's also why I'm here and why I've done anything. So mostly this is a shout out to my mom, which I've done before, but like, God, she's so awesome and she's so motivating and empowering, and I'm just thankful to have her. And it's funny how those small moments like that are kind of why I'm here now. And you never know where life will take you. So, and we're gonna take you to another song. This next song is going to be a really, really fun one. I think you'll enjoy it. If you're watching on TikTok, you might recognize it.
One, two, one. Sorry. Is that how it starts?
Yeah. You got this.
I think I screwed up the song.
It's okay, man.
What? Fast. Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Any way you want it, that's the way you need it. Any way you want it.
She loves to laugh, she loves to sing, she loves everything. She loves to groove, she loves to move, she loves the loving things. All night, oh, every night. So hold tight, oh baby, hold tight. She said any way you want it, that's the way you need it. Any way you want it. She said any way you want it, that's the way you need it. Any way you want it. I was alone, I never knew what good love could do. Then we touch, then we sing about the loving things. All night, oh, every night. So hold tight, oh baby, hold tight. She said any way you want it, that's the way you need it. Any way you want it. I said any way you want it, that's the way you need it. Any way you want it. Let's go, boys. Oh, running man today.
Stop these jumping jacks.
Jumping jacks, let's go.
Butt kick. Butt kick.
Oh wow, push-ups, that's crazy. Let's go, Jacob. Alrighty, everybody, that was Any Way You Want It by Journey. I hope you enjoyed it. My name is Christian. I am 20 years old. I am from Methuen, Mass, and I go to school at UMass Lowell, but I was born and raised in Puerto Rico. Yeah, and so today I had a great day at a pool, actually. We went to an alumni's house and we spent the day at the pool, and it was an amazing day. And so that got me wondering, like, am I really a pool person? Because I've always considered myself a beach person, but today I had an amazing day at the pool. And you see, I like to weigh both the pool and the beach. Like, they both really have their pros and cons. I feel like, I've always felt like within a pool, I've always felt limited in terms of venturing out and testing the waters, because you only really are confined to a space that the pool is filling up. Whereas by the beach, you have the entire world in front of you. You know what I mean? So, but the thing is, the beach and the ocean is a terrifying place filled with many animals that maybe we haven't even discovered yet. It's just what is better? I've always really wondered. I've always been a beach person. I don't know. I just really love the environment of a beach. Sometimes the water just feels better. And the sand, I don't know. A lot of people hate sand, but I myself really like the sand. I play with the sand all the time. I used to build sand castles a lot times growing up in Puerto Rico, and I would go to the beach all the time and make sand castles, and I would make
I would like make my sisters into like these mermaids because they would like you know how you like they would like lay down on the sand. We'd like fill them up like all the legs with like sand, and we'd like me and my dad would like make them into mermaids. It would be so fun. But yeah, I've always been a beach person, but today I don't know. Maybe today I was a pool person. Let me know in the comments below if you're a pool person or a beach person. I want to know what our audience likes. Alrighty, this next one is going to be a really fun, just great number done by Jacob. I hope you enjoy it.
I keep on falling in and out of love with you. Sometimes I love ya, sometimes you make me blue. Sometimes I feel good, at times I feel used. Loving you, darling, makes me so confused. I keep on falling in and out of love with you. I never loved someone the way that I loved you. Oh, I never felt this way. How do you give me so much pleasure and cause me so much pain? Yeah. Just when I think I've taken more than what a fool, I start falling back in love with you. And I keep on falling in and out of love with you. I never loved someone the way that I loved you. Oh baby, I'm falling. I'm falling, I keep on falling, and I just keep on falling in and out with you. I never loved someone the way that I love you. Oh, I'm falling out of love, and I never loved someone the way that I love you. I'm falling. Thank you all so much. That was Fallen by Alicia Keys. My name is Jacob. I'm 21 years old. This is my first summer in the group. I'm originally from Annandale, Virginia, which is in Northern Virginia near DC. And I also study musical theater at NYU. And I'm going to be a senior, so that's exciting, I suppose, and a little scary, but we will see how it goes. And it's funny that Christian mentioned the pool because obviously my mind was on that too. We were there today. I personally know that I love the pool. It's one of my favorite parts of the summer. And I used to go to the pool a lot as a little kid because I used to be on the swim team for a few years, which was really, really horrible. Wow, I hated that so much. It was so funny. I never wanted to go. I still went because that was at the age where you kind of have to do what your parents tell you to do. But I did not enjoy it. But I also thought I was okay. I didn't think I was that bad. Come to find out that apparently I disqualified at every meet. Didn't know that. You know breaststroke, the one where you look like a frog? Apparently I could literally never do that correctly, and I was always disqualified because I just did it wrong. So that was pretty cool. But I liked going to meets because they had donuts at least, and that was always the best part of the morning, was getting a donut. Yeah, I didn't like the swimming part, unfortunately, but hey, I found other avenues, and if you're feeling stuck, you can too. Thank you so much. This next song is going to be one that features a friend of mine from school, and it's a pretty crazy song, so sit back and enjoy.
This is also going to be our last song before a brief 5 to 10 minute intermission, during which you could grab a drink, grab some ice cream, and maybe check out our merchandise store or make a donation. We have a lot of awesome merchandise, brand new t-shirts and sweatshirts actually available on our website, www.hyannissound.org. Also, please, if you're willing, please make a donation. There's a link to our GoFundMe, our PayPal, our Venmo is at the Hyannis Sound. You can also email me at colin@hyannissound.org for more donation information. I'll get back after the show. But enjoy this last one before this quick intermission.
That's about my height.
Sun is shining in the sky. There ain't a cloud inside. It stopped raining. Everybody's in the play, and Mr. Blue Sky is living here today. Woo! Does it now? Running down the avenue, see how the sun shines brightly in the city, on the streets where once was pity. Don't you know it's a beautiful new day? Bop bop. Blue sky. I didn't cause it for so long. Where did we go wrong? Hey, da 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 ba da ba da 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 da. Hey, you with the pretty face, welcome to the human race. A celebration that everybody's out there waiting, and today is the day we waited for. Oh, Mr. Blue Sky, please tell us why you had to hide away for so long. Where did we go wrong? Mr. Blue, you did it right, but soon comes Mr. Night, creeping over now. His hand is on your shoulder. Never mind, I'll remember you this way. Oh. Mr. Blue Sky, please tell us why you had to hide away for so long, so long. Where did we go wrong? Mr. Blue Sky will remember you this way, this way, this way. Mr. Blue Sky! We'll see you later.
Onward.
That was interesting.
One, two.
Keeps lifting me
Your love keeps lifting me higher than I've ever been lifted before. So keep it up, quenching my desire, and I'll be at your side forevermore. You know your love keeps on lifting me higher, higher and higher. You know your love keep on higher, higher and higher. I think we should take it up because now once, see, I was downhearted. Disappointment was my closest friend. But then you came, soon he departed, and he never showed his face again. Oh, you know your love keeps on lifting me higher, higher and higher. You know your love keep on higher, higher and higher. Now let's just slow it down because I have to tell you a story. And I'm so glad, oh, I finally found you. Yes, that one in a million, boy. Oh. And now with my loving arms around you, I can stand up and face the world. How you doing? I wish you could answer me because I feel like, I don't know, after I sing this song, I'm always feeling pretty good, feeling higher and higher. So I hope that you're up in your living room or your couch or your house dancing around. But let's take it up again. Your love keeps on lifting me higher, higher and higher. You know your love keep on higher, higher and higher. Oh, higher. And I say, oh, lifting me high. Thanks, y'all. That one was Your Love Keeps Lifting Me, in parentheses, Higher and Higher by Jackie Wilson. Awesome song from the 60s. It's a pleasure to sing it. It's arranged by Jordan, and he doesn't make any mistakes on the page of music. It's so much fun to sing. It's an awesome arrangement. And yeah, you heard from me earlier, but my name's Khalib Derry. I'm 22 from Rockland County, New York, Spring Valley to be exact. Valley up? Anyone? No? Maybe not. Okay. Anyway, you already heard from me. Thank you for coming back after our intermission. We're so excited to bring you more music. Quick thing to TikTok. Thank you for 500K. We're so excited. We're so glad and thankful. We have no idea how any of this is happening, but we're just glad our music and content is resonating with our audience there, and we hope that it can keep happening, even if TikTok falls. So thanks, y'all. And if it does, follow us on Instagram at Hyannis Sound. Anyway, this next one is going to be a really nice slow tune.
My bad. We'll show them what the next one is.
The next one, who knows? It'll be fun. 1, 2.
You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. When the road looks rough ahead and you're miles and miles from your nice warm bed, you just remember what your old pal say. Yeah, you got a friend in me. Well, said you got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. Yeah, you got a friend in me. When you got troubles, then I got them too. There isn't anything I wouldn't do for you. We stick together and we'll see it through. Yes, you got a friend in me. Yes, you got a friend in me. Some other folks might be a little smarter than I am, bigger or stronger too, maybe, but none of them could ever love you the way I do. Just me and you, babe. And as the years go by, our friendship will never die. You'll see it's our destiny. You got a friend in me. You just remember what your old pal say. Yeah, you got a friend in me. Yeah. Oh, oh, oh. No, no. Yeah. You just remember what your old pal say. Yeah, you got a friend in me. Some other folks might be a little smarter than I am, bigger or stronger too, but none of them could ever love you the way I do. Just me and you, baby. And as the years go by, our friendship will never die. You'll see it's our destiny. Oh, you got a friend in me. Yeah, you got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. Yeah. That was You Got a Friend in Me from the Toy Story franchise, originally by Randy Newman. My name is Will Woles, and I'm 24 years old. I'm from Richmond, Virginia, and it's actually my 4th summer in the Hyannis Sound. And I graduated earlier this year from William & Mary with a master's degree in computer science. And I graduated in 2018 with a bachelor's degree from William & Mary as well. So I've been there for 6 years in a row. We've been going for a while, and I'm excited to be done. I'm excited to get into the real world after this summer and see what it has in store for me. So the olfactory, the smell is the strongest memory sense you have, and so you sometimes smell stuff and it takes you back to right when you were 6 years old, and it's a really disorienting, I really like it. It's a really nostalgic feeling. And so the other day I smelled rosemary, and it's a really great smell, and it reminds me a lot of my godmother's kitchen. Her name is Kati, and she would always make this toasted cheesy bread on this rosemary bread with cheese and then in the toaster oven. And it was crazy for me because we didn't have a toaster oven at our house, so we couldn't make any kinds of crazy breads with cheese on top. And just the smell of rosemary takes me right back to her kitchen, and just such a great time. She lived in Christiansburg, Virginia. And so I wish you could watch today, Kati. Thank you so much for making us those cheesy breads, and I miss you a lot. And that was just when you smell smells, it takes you back, and that's one of those. This next song is going to be a Beatles song, and so it'll be brought to you by the music director this year.
Darling, it's been a long, lonely winter. Little darling, it's It seems like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Little darling, the smiles return into their faces. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Oh, sun, 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 here it comes. Sun, 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 here it comes. Sun, sun, here it comes, little darling. It's been a long, cold, lonely winter, little darling. It seems like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun, and I'll say it's alright. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright, little darling. The smiles return into their faces. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun, and I'll say it's alright. It's alright. Oh, sun, 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 here it comes. Oh, sun, 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 here it comes. Oh, sun, sun, here it comes.
Thank you guys so much. That was a song by the name of Here Comes the Sun. It was originally done by the Beatles, and I think it was written by George Harrison, but it's been super fun to sing for the past couple of weeks since we added it to our repertoire this summer. But anyways, my name is Jordan, 23 years old. I'm originally from New York City, where I'll be going back in a couple of days. Not a couple of days, but maybe I guess 2 weeks at this point. It's kind of crazy to say that the summer is getting close to the end. But I'm super excited to be here for my second summer with the Hyannis Sound. About a year ago, I graduated from Amherst College in Western Massachusetts, where I studied neuroscience and music. And I've been having a lot of fun singing on Cape Cod and doing that thing now for 2 summers. But anyways, I've been thinking a lot today about rabbits, because I get to see rabbits a lot more on Cape Cod than I would normally in New York City. And specifically me of this memory that I had when I was really, really little. I have this memory of my parents taking me to a country fair. You know, they had these country fairs sometimes in upstate New York, and my family went, and my favorite thing to see, we would walk around these animal shows, and they'd have all these awesome rabbits and all these awesome animals. But my favorite animal in particular was called the kava. I don't know if this is an animal that people are familiar with, but I've tried to Google it, and it kind of doesn't really exist from as far as I can tell, but I'm sure it did, because me and my mom talk about it all the time. It's like the cutest rodent of the rodent family. It's not quite a guinea pig. It's not quite a hamster. It's not quite a rabbit. It's a kava. And I encourage you to do some research. Maybe it was a regional thing. Maybe it's another word for a similar animal, but it's not a gerbil. It's not a ferret. It's a kava. And I hope you get to see one day. But anyways, this next song is going to be about dancing under the stars on a night like tonight. So I hope you enjoy it.
Ooh, day hey day do, oh day don't do, way ooh, day hey day do, oh day don't do, way ooh, day hey day do, oh day don't do, way ooh, day hey day do, oh day.
Well, we get it almost every night. Oh, when that moon gets big and bright, it's a supernatural light. Everybody was dancing in the moonlight. Yeah. Hey, TikTok. Everybody here is out of sight. They don't bark and they don't bite. They keep things loose, they keep them alive. Yeah. Everybody was dancing in the moonlight. Dancing in the moonlight. Everybody's feeling warm and bright. It's such a fine natural sight. Everybody's dancing in the moon. We like our fun and we never fight. You can't dance and stay uptight. It's a supernatural delight, yeah. Everybody was dancing in the moonlight. Dancing in the moonlight. Everybody's feeling warm and bright. It's such a fine and natural sight. Everybody's dancing in the moon. Everybody here is out of sight. They don't bark and they don't bite. They keep things loose, they keep them alive. Everybody was dancing in the moonlight. Dancing in the moonlight. Everybody's feeling warm and bright. It's such a fine and natural sight. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight. Whoa, yeah. You know, the summer's coming to an end, which is really sad, obviously. But you know, I have something to look forward to. You know, I'll be moving back into college soon. And that means that I get to see one of my best friends in this whole wide world, and that's my roommate Cole. And the reason he's so great is because, you know, I met him at the beginning of last semester, and he came from a rival high school. And I was really nervous that we were gonna clash, you know, we were gonna not get along so well. But, you know, it turned out that we love the same things. And we love to go hiking, and he actually, he brought me on a few hiking trips over our little quarantine period. And we just bonded so much. And if Cole's watching, I love you so much, dude. And I can't wait to see you again, you know? So you know what? This one, tonight, this one goes out to you, Cole, because you're amazing and I can't wait to see you. 1, 2, 3. Dancing in the moonlight. Everybody's feeling warm and bright. It's such a fine and natural sight. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight. We're going out tonight. Yeah, we're dancing in the moonlight. Yeah, we're dancing in the moonlight. Yeah, we're dancing, we're dancing. Yeah, we're dancing in the moonlight. Yeah, we're dancing, we're dancing. Yeah, we're dancing in the moonlight. Yeah, we're dancing, we're dancing, we're dancing. Yeah, we're dancing in the moonlight. We're dancing, we're dancing. Thank you guys so much. That song was Dancing in the Moonlight, originally done by King Harvest. It's a song from around the late 60s to early 70s. And if you guys have been paying attention to some of my solos, I sing songs about the moon. And something else crazy is that Jordan sings songs about the sun. And you know, I think that's kind of cool. It's kind of like a personality difference between us. But anyways, my name is Jimmy Fitzgibbons. I'm 18 years old. This is my first year in the Hyannis Sound, and I'm so excited to be here. I just finished my freshman year studying computer science at the University of New Hampshire. And my first semester there, I was studying mechanical engineering. But I went through my first semester, and I was like, I don't know, this is kind of old school stuff. I want to get into the computers and programming and stuff. And, you know, it's kind of hard, and I'm still figuring things out. I'm only a freshman. But, you know, that's all right. But I was listening to Christian talk earlier about his experience with the pool versus the beach. And he mentioned something about the scary creatures that dwell in the ocean. And it made me remember back to way long ago. I think I was about, maybe 9 or 10 years old. And I went on a deep sea fishing experience. And it was something else. I get really, really queasy on boats, and that was one of the problems. I'm also terrified of deep water. I didn't catch anything, and I got seasick. And my dad was with me, and he knew I was having a really hard time. It was dark, and it was a little bit stormy out, and it was just really not a great night for me. But one thing that I remember really well is we got in the car, and I was just miserable. And he was like, you know what? I know what'll cheer you up. And he stopped at a CVS. And I didn't even know these things existed, but he got me a 3-flavor push pop. And man, my mood went whoop, turned right around. I was the happiest kid in the world. And I got home, I was bouncing off the walls. My mom was like, Jim, what did you give him? And he was like, I bought him a push pop because he got sick. And she was like, and I was like, yeah! But, you know, I had so much fun that night because I got a 3-way push pop. So, you know what? It was a good memory. But we're going to keep this show rolling. This next song is a really beautiful ballad of sorts, and it's originally done by the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band.
I set out on an narrow way many years ago, hoping I would find true love along the broken road. But I got lost a time or two, wiped my brow and kept pushing through. I couldn't see how every sign pointed straight to you. Every long lost dream led me to where you are. Others who broke my heart, they were like northern stars,